Well, I was finally able to get a Hampton Bay version of the Fetters air conditioners that I like. This one is a 5100 BTU, and I think it's rated at 5.3 amps. Yeah, 5.3 amps. I know you couldn't really see that, but this one has an LG fan motor, just like my 8000 BTU Fetters. They used a ton of different fan motors in these. I was expecting this to have a Quiet Chow fan motor, but it does not. Compressor, I don't know, doesn't have, or the label isn't facing this way, so I don't know what it is. They used a lot of compressors in these too. This could be a Ricci Precision. I've seen 5100 BTU versions with that compressor before. So it's in pretty good shape. It's just dirty. These spots are not rust or anything. It's just dirt because it's on the plastic part too. So I am going to start it up in a second. Thermostat is working. Let's go to low fan. Very quiet. We're getting some air through there. There's high fan. Now let's try out the compressor. Might be able to tell what it is just by the sound. Running nice and smooth. Might be a Ricci Precision, I don't know for sure. Doesn't sound like a Rotor X or a Sanyo. And I know those were a couple of the brands of compressor that were used in these. It's getting nice and cold. Compressor sounds real smooth. I guess we'll find out what it is when I take it apart to clean it later. After even longer, it's blowing nice cold air. It works perfectly. My curiosity is just killing me right now. I really want to know what kind of compressor this has. I don't know if I'll be able to wait till later to take this apart. Okay, it's time to take this thing apart now and clean it. I'm going to start by taking the side panels off and then take the covers off. This thing doesn't look too bad inside. The evaporator's really not bad, and that blower wheel's pretty clean. Here's the information sticker. Front cover is held on by a screw that goes right there, and then there's clips on each side. Here's the filter. A little dusty, but again, not too bad. Well, this is a surprise. It is a Samsung compressor. Very interesting. They definitely used a lot of different compressors in these. I think Samsung compressors are excellent, so that's good that it has one. I was expecting this to have a Ricci Precision, but nope. This thing really isn't that dirty. I mean, the coil's a little dirty, but the bottom isn't bad, and this thing doesn't look like it got used much. And there's a giant hornet in there, which is dead, thankfully. So I'm gonna take this thing on the grass and start washing it. Very good shape. I'm gonna assume this air conditioner is from 1998 because of the 98 right there on the fan motor. I see a 97 right there. So, yeah, I don't know. It's either a 98 or 97. Alright, it's all clean. Didn't really take much. I washed all the spots that were on the case off, and I washed the front cover. And all clean now. You can see right through that coil. Bottom is nice and clean. That's pretty much the only rust this thing has in it. Other than that, this thing looks new. Alright, I'll clean and put back together. Start it up. Compressor did start. It's very quiet. Plenty of airflow now. Got the Hampton Bay down in the basement now so we can check amp draw. This thing is the same physical size as the larger Fetters units are. That's a 7500 BTU right there. There's low fan. Getting about 0.6 amps. There's our power factor, 65 watts. Let's go to high fan. 0.93 amps, 100 watts, 0.91 power factor. Alright, let's start the compressor up now. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to use the heater. It didn't start. I just heard the thermostat click. Turn the heater off and get it out of here. And we'll start the compressor up. That's what we're at right now, 3.67 amps. This one is rated at 5.3. It's already getting nice and cold. I put the heater back in front of it just so it would stay running. It's still on low. That's what we're at right now. Let's try medium. And high speed. Put it back down to low, and it's been running for a while. We are at 4.06. There's medium again. And high. compressor is still super quiet and smooth. I think this is probably what it's going to stay around on low speed. Just 'cause it's not very warm down here, so I'm going to turn the heater off and I'll turn the air conditioner off. So that is the Hampton Bay 5100 BTU air conditioner made by Fetters from the 90s.